bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Sawadika. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is 𝐷𝐿, and you're here to be extra with 𝐷𝐿. If you're new to my channel, I must let you know that I vlog about beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens. And today, you guys, I am the devil. You guys, today I'm just chilling in my bad bitch hoodie, and it's Sunday. It's a very chill day. So it's Sunday here in LA. But today I'm finally have recuperated and finally have really recovered from what went down on Friday night, you guys. That was an incredible show as well as an incredible post-drama, okay? And in this video, I'm just gonna give you guys, you guys already saw my live reaction and my reaction, I reposted it again. So in this video, I'm just really gonna just give you guys my recap on the finale. After watching it again, I probably have changed my tune a little bit, and most importantly, we're gonna have to talk about that drama that happened post-finale, you guys. That was actually even better than the show. Okay. All right, you guys, if you're ready, I'm absolutely ready. Let's go. All right, you guys, that opening was absolutely fire. How do I know that? Hello, I'm the devil. I know all about fire. I'm kidding. No, but you guys, that moment that Luciana stepped out, all dim, all the lights are out. And all of a sudden, this boom of like lights, camera action. And there's Luciana looking absolutely stunning, you guys. I love the girls getting all suspended in the air too, you guys. That was so spectacular. Love everything about it. The dance moves are fabulous. It was very like sexy but fun and very TikTok vibes. I might have to learn the dance move, queens, okay? And then show you guys one of these days, okay? And then also, I love the production. The girls suspended in the air. That was pretty fabulous. That was absolutely iconic. What was not iconic is that genie outfit. Ew. The rest of the outfits were fine, but that one jumpsuit one, you guys, with the side slit, that was not cute, you guys. Ugh. And then, can we just take a moment and irate the host? He is so cute, you guys. What is he? Is he Thai, you guys? He's got to be half white and half Thai or something like that. All right, so before we recap the top 20, you guys, I was very, very shocked that Thailand wins country power. I really feel like that was rigged, and they really just kind of, I really thought that should have been Myanmar, and Myanmar has been, I almost feel like even if Thailand won that vote, I think it's still really important to consider the fact that she's in Thailand. Of course she's gonna get a ton of vote. But like, if Myanmar came close enough, I would just put like Myanmar, because like, it's a totally different country, and the fact that they're in a different country and they're like totally supporting their queens, they should have just like given it to Myanmar. And I really believe this is when Myanmar began to start having like, horn like mine, okay? That's when she started feeling like, ooh, I want to slap this bitch. Honestly, she should have. I feel like that was one time that Myanmar should have allowed that possessed spirit in her, just unleash it, girl, because that's one time I would have been supportive of you, okay? All right, so in the top 20, you guys, was there any surprise to me? Not really. I would say Miss Grand Indonesia and Miss Grand Thailand is the surprise, but in my final prediction, I did mention that I believe that Miss Grand Thailand and Indonesia will somehow find their way into the top via vote, because quite frankly, these two queens are very weak this year, and that was really the only way they're going to get into the top 20. But everyone else was totally fine. Colombia, she was in my top 10. I thought she was lackluster. US Virgin Islands, she's got an incredible walk, but there was just something missing that night. And then Miss Grand Malaysia, I thought she was going to be really strong, but she pulled back a little bit from the playfulness. I was really looking forward to her little bunny hop. Instead, it was Miss Grand Mexico that did the little hop thingy. And I thought Miss Grand Mexico was really good and she was really cute. But maybe it's just the fact this whole entire time, she had really low energy and maybe it's a little too late for her to give it now because it's like everything gets scrutinized, you know what I mean? And then Miss Grand Guatemala, you guys, Guatemala walks as if someone's holding a freaking gun to her head. She looks terrified at something. El Salvador, I thought she was really flat. And Miss Grand France, she's got that wig on and she came off very, very knockoff of Miss whoever that queen was from Cosmo. So it wasn't as grand this time as preliminary because she didn't do the all like movements and stuff like that. Miss Grand Curcao looked fabulous in that really long straight hair extensions. Hey girl. Miss Grand Spain, I thought she was really cute when she was doing this with her chain, you guys. It was really cute. By the way, that swimsuit was absolutely stunning. I love the chain wrapped around with like the asymmetric like cutout. Oh, and the heart chain, like the heart hardware detail. That was absolutely cute, you guys. Paraguay, she was a little flat too, but very beautiful. Miss Grand Japan, I really love Miss Grand Japan, you guys. Miss Grand Brazil, she won best in swimsuit. I don't know how, but hey, maybe she looked really good from the judge's point of view because she's very tall. And then when I watched it again, she was very exaggerated in her movements. It's almost like, it's like subtle, but then there's still exaggerations that she was doing that was probably appealing to the judges. Miss Grand India looking absolutely stunning. What I love is when India stepped down that rising platform, she kind of did this turn and then she like turned like that and anyway, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. I thought that was really cool. Miss United Kingdom, I thought she was absolutely giving grand goddess. Dominican Republic was just, to me, was perfection during the swimsuit competition. Miss Grand Indonesia, I think that she did a better job than preliminary. I like the little run she did on the platform. That was really cute. But she was one of the queens that stumbled, okay? The Philippines, she pulled back a lot from this and this and this and this. You know, she didn't do all of that this time. And I really wish her hair was straight, you guys. They would have brought that like super exotic Asian, super exotic Filipina beauty. That would have been fabulous. But I was told by one of my viewers, I mean, my viewers sometimes are full of shit. And I think maybe they were saying that like the wanted her to have curly hair. So I'm not sure about that. But hey, she pulled back and I think that really helped her because then we got to focus on her like strength, which is like just walking without all that gimmick, you know what I mean? But she did enough. Miss Grand Myanmar, I do not like this girl's swimsuit walk and I think that was her weakest point. And she was winking and she was biting her lips, which was very child pornography. I was like, ugh, ew. And then Miss Grand Peru, she was vivacious, she was bubbly, she was absolutely stunning. And then now I can really confirm that she was wearing a wig, you guys, because after that, she had straight hair. Okay, how you do that in 5 minutes, girl? So Miss Peruvian viewers, it's now confirmed that she's wearing a wig. It's a very good wig though, okay? But yeah, I mean, to me, I thought this was deserving. I mean, all my top 10 made it, so hey, it's all I care about. I'm just kidding. So kudos to me and kudos to some of you guys who had like your queens in your top 20 in your predictions. So again, in my video, my final prediction video, I mentioned that Indonesia is going to make it somehow with vote. And here she is, which probably pissed off Myanmar again. Because like, why didn't I win that vote? I'm like, girl, like, calm down. So Miss Indonesia, the first one to top 10. It was a bit of a surprise for me because again, she was one of the weak one during the swimsuit competition. But that's the power of voting, you know? And but I did hear that she's a really nice person and she comes off like a really, really kind individual. Again, as I mentioned, she was giving away free coffee and stuff like that. And I think she had her own tuk-tuk also with like marketing of herself. And like, she had like her own food truck and something like that with coffee truck. Oh, girl, give me some coffee, okay? France, I thought that was well deserved to be in the top 10. Myanmar, yes, I guess. I mean, if Myanmar didn't make it to top 10, girl, she would have burned that place down like at that moment, okay? Miss Grand Peru, she was fabulous, so she deserved that. Miss Spain, sure. United Kingdom, I thought she was absolutely giving. India was absolutely giving. She deserved that top 10. And Brazil, I mean, I guess, and she won best swimsuit, but again, I mean, to me, top 20 was enough, but I mean, I guess the Dominican Republic, absolutely well-deserved, and obviously the Philippines was well-deserved also in the top 10. So during the speech, I mean, there was no question that India was absolutely the one that stood out. I mean, we understood what she was saying first and foremost, okay? Because some of the queens, honey, okay, Spain, I can't with Spain, you guys. I was like, what's on my hand? Yeah, so she was the clear-cut winner in this portion, this peace speech. She gave multifaceted answers. Not only she gave a problem, again, she kind of gave somewhat a solution as well. And she involved her country in it. So she kind of took a little bit of experience and how she perceived it from, you know, being an Indian woman. So I thought that was really, really perfect. And then the Philippines probably comes second because she was just so hard. Like, I felt her answer and it sounded so organic, not rehearsed at all. I mean, she might have rehearsed it, I don't know. But if you can convey in a way where you didn't rehearse it, absolutely do that. So like, she just has a power of like connecting with people. And so I thought Peru was actually really, really good too. And I love that she spoke in Thai. Again, that's a really difficult thing to do. France actually shocked me. She was really, really good. I was just distracted by her makeup, but I mean, it explains later on in the evening gown that she was gonna wear something to match it. It was just too like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. It just looked too clownish or something like that. She could have used like a metallic eyeliner with like green or something like that to match her gown rather than eyeshadow. Ooh, that would have been so cute, you guys. And then UK, ceasefire!
Ceasefire! Release the
She was yelling at us. That's why she didn't make it to the next round. The bitch was yelling. And then, yeah, that's it. And everybody else, I didn't really care much for, and they probably should just go home at that point. But surprise, surprise, they weren't going to, okay? And then in the evening gown, I thought like India came out with that dress, the gold and green dress, the glove that kind of has this gradient like Swarovski, and the feather detail, that metallic feather detail at the breast, as well as the ones that are like kind of just like dangling on her skirt, kind of like, you know, climbing up to her hip. It was really, really cute. I hated the Philippines gown. I found out that it was the designer who did Atisa Manalo's gown who provided that. Yeah, I figured, okay? And then Myanmar's dress was really cute too. Peru's dress washed her out, as well as España. And then I love United Kingdom's dress, you guys. And France looked, I didn't like her gold panty. Okay, we didn't want to see that. And then Indonesia, I mean, it was a boring gown. So, I mean, I expected her not to make it because it was very not good. All right, so when they called top 5, you guys, and they called Brazil and France, oh God, you guys, I mean, I guess I can understand France, but Brazil, I was just a little bit like, you know, like I was just really baffled. And I'm not like hating or anything like that on a person. It's really just more of like the performance, you guys. I'm sorry, my horn. My horn, you guys. It was just like, the performance was just not like the best performance. And you guys have gotten so much hate from so many Brazilians that I'm a hater and that I don't appreciate Brazilian beauty queens and stuff like that. And that somehow I am I don't know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, doing Miss Supranational, when I was rooting for their queen, they loved me. I can't with you bitches. It's crazy, you guys. I'm just like telling you guys what I'm seeing, and you don't have to agree with that. And you know, just shut up. Okay, I'm kidding. But I thought Brazil didn't deserve to be in top 5. You know, I felt like at least Dominican Republic could have made it because she gave a good speech. And her evening gown was actually pretty good. Because then I was thinking Peru also, right? But then her speech was good, but that evening gown of Peru, washed her out, you guys. Honestly, her gowns have been very disappointing. So I wonder who provided the gowns for her, you guys. So it's always good to pair up with designers that have a good taste, okay? And then, so the Philippines makes it. I was shocked, you guys, because, I mean, not really, because her speech was absolutely amazing. But to me, her evening gown was just really, like, really not good. You know, the gown didn't elevate her at all. It almost kind of pulled her back from it. But hey, maybe it's that, maybe in person, it's a little bit different. Maybe like she really carried that that dress really well in person. When she pulled that like cape thing down, the Thai people, the Thai judges were like, oh, we love you, long time. So that was happy. I was really happy that she made it and proved that I was wrong. Myanmar makes it. I mean, I kind of expected her to make it. I mean, again, they're probably at this point, they're like, we have to put Myanmar in because I'm scared that she's holding a gun somewhere in her dress. Okay, girl. Sure. The girl is absolutely unpredictable, you guys. Or is she predictable? Cause is she unpredictable or predictable, you guys? I don't know. She's giving bipolar vibes to me, you guys. And then obviously India makes it. I mean, if India didn't make it, you know, I would literally fly over to Thailand myself and burn down the MGI Hall. But we don't really need to talk about the top 5 because, I mean, the top 5 was just all about Miss Grand India. Everybody else, except for the Philippines. The Philippines came to the nearest to Miss Grand India because the Philippines, at least we understood her and we knew what she was saying. She made sense and she just didn't have enough time to think about her answer, you know, and I think she was rattled a little bit because she was the first one. But everybody else, they can go home at that point, okay? They could have just given them the crown because there was absolutely no point moving forward because India stood there like a proud spelling bee champion, you guys. I mean, I was like, whoa. That would have been funny if we just asked her, you know what? Forget question and answer. Let's test Rachelle Gupta's spelling skills. We should have been like, spell banana. I'm kidding. Shut up. Don't be shady, you guys. I'm sure she can spell banana, not like some of us. Oh, well. All right, you guys. So I thought at this point, I mean, there was no way that India's not going to win because if she didn't win, and then it would be really a cooking show, you guys. And I would be cooking in front of the camera. But that was not the case. Thank God, because I actually don't have time to do all of that. I had a deadline that day, you guys. So yeah, so no surprise there. And then we get to the crowning moment and, you know, they call, we get to the crowning moment. I mean, there was absolutely no surprise and they finally listened to me. And so they called Miss Brazil fourth runner-up. Thank God, you guys. I was like, oh, by the way, shout out to all the fifth runner-ups, you guys. That was really cool to see the queens from last year. And I love that. There was a special moment when Natasha was there. Natasha was like putting the crown on Fashion Nova. And then Dominican Republic was getting the crown for her from her previous predecessor. And who else was there? I think that was it, you guys. And then everybody else was Colombia. No, Colombia was not there. She put the crown on. Colombia was second runner-up. So we'll get to that later, okay? But it's nice to see all the queens there again. But you guys, is it me or Natasha's face looks absolutely different? Is she playing around with a lot of plastic surgery? I hope not. She's a beautiful girl, so she shouldn't be playing around with that. And then I saw Miss Czech Republic. She looked so cute. It was so nice to see them again. It was so nostalgic, you guys. And they genuinely all liked each other. And I love that. Can't say that about this year. Oh, well. And then so we get to the fourth runner-up, which was Brazil. Finally, that's what I expected. And the judges finally listened to me. And then they crowned France as the third runner-up, which was, I mean, if there's a problem there, then you're on drugs or something, because those two girls absolutely deserved those. Actually, they didn't. They deserve higher, you know, like out of that spot. Anyway, guys, so then they called Myanmar. Can we just relive Can we relive her reaction, you guys? Oh my God, she looked absolutely like just so disappointed and just so like lost. I'm like, poor girl. She really thought she was going to win, you guys. And then they called the top two, both Philippines and India, both looking into each other. Isn't that crazy, you guys? I still think it's crazy that Rachelle Gupta is literally, you guys know Rachelle Gupta, back in September, she posted me her in her Insta, and she was like, oh my God, everybody, she left a message, a comment on one of my, oh, look at that, you guys. She left a comment on my Instagram, you guys. If you guys haven't followed me, it's @BEXTRAWITH_Del. You guys, she left a comment that everybody's been sending her all these messages about, they've been sending messages of my clips saying that she's going to be #1. And so for her to be looking into Miss Grand Philippines, who is my twin, that's incredible, you guys. I felt like I was there with her. Oh my God, that's what it is. I was there with Rachelle Gupta. I was standing in front of her. But I mean, they're both really fabulous queens. I mean, I love the Philippines also. I thought she was so extra, and I love this. And I'm glad she didn't get a neck pain from all that hair flipping during the preliminary, you guys. But so I was just really proud of both of them, and yeah, so I mean, totally deserved for both. But I mean, India was just her answers and her just performance was unparalleled. I mean, if there was a time that she needed to be perfect, it was this time, and she did that. I mean, the swim, the evening gown, she wore the perfect evening gown. She walked it like a goddess. She kept that hair that she wore during the preliminary swimsuit, that split in the middle, not overtly curly, just like modern. And you guys, it was so, look, you guys, this is Rachelle Gupta when she was like about to get crowned. Girl, she looked like she was high, okay? All right, now let's get to the important part. Let me fix my horn for this, okay? I'm so messy, you guys. All right, so let's talk about it, you guys. Let's look at the messiness that Team Myanmar created, you guys. I mean, from the moment that she was crowned, from that, when she reacted, how she reacted, we knew that things were gonna go down, you guys. I mean, look at her with the other queens right next to Rachelle Gupta, just crying next to France. She has to be consoled by France as if she's a fucking toddler. Like, really, girl? And then the national director is just so furious. I mean, the guy is yanking. You're literally hurting her by yanking that shit off her body. And then oh, he's hot. And then he's hot. I'm kidding. And I'm getting turned on. I'm kidding. And then look at these people. Look at her just being such a drama queen, you guys. I mean, I have never seen I've never seen this kind of dramatic ever in my life in front of millions. Who does that? You know what I mean? Are they filming a reality show or something like that? Is that why she's behaving like that? Because I got secondhand embarrassment from all of this, you guys. Look at her. She has to get consoled by the national director, her daddy. I can't, you guys. And then she's walking around without shoes. Honey buns, I have done that though after the club when my feet hurts, okay? But that is messy, honey buns. I can't look at, and the way she's crying too, as if someone passed away in her family. Girl, I bet you she didn't cry during the typhoon when she during the there was a recent typhoon and lots of people were affected by it. I bet you she didn't cry when that happened, but she's crying over winning second runner up. What an entitled cunt. I'm sorry, that's what it is, you guys. She has been so entitled. And you guys, here's my in my final prediction, this is what I said, you guys. Likeable, sellable beauty pageant queen. And so, I mean, you guys, her outfit of the day has always been so amazing. So that's what I love. But more importantly, I just think that she might be a little still too young for this. And so that's, to me, is going to be a big hurdle for her. I don't think the organization would want all that baggage to go around Thailand or wherever else they go. You know what I mean? So, but ultimately, I think she will still make it because of voting and how popular she is. So she fills in the business aspect. So yeah, so I still think that she will make it to top 20, but top 10, I'm not sure. See, there you go. I mean, I guess I was right all along that she was not going to be part of the top 10. Right, you guys? I was like, oh crap, I thought she wasn't going to make it. But hey, she's not part of it anymore. She's not there. She's ridiculous, you guys. They literally gave back the crown, which is so embarrassing for so many like hardcore fans of the Miss Grand International Myanmar organization, just because they like, you know, like they didn't win. I mean, hello, are you delusional? Like, did you see who you're competing against? You're right. Hello, like Philippines and India, two powerhouse countries, and you're from Myanmar? Hello, are you kidding me? Like, you can't. Girl, wait, you know, you should be honored that you're next to Myanmar and the Philippines, because those are two powerhouse countries that are just have won so many crowns and know what it takes to win. You know what I mean? Girl, let's not go there, okay? But I mean, you know, she's 18 years old. She's 18 years old, you guys. She's pointed that out so much that she's only 18, which I thought was a really bad strategy. And again, that just made it even worse because because when you're 18, you might not be taken seriously as much because you're so young. And then you behave like a toddler. That's even worse. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit, if I was this girl, I would literally hide for another 2 months or something like that until everything settles and the dust settles and her name is finally cleared, which is probably not going to happen anytime soon because we all saw it, okay? And the Latino community. So many of us are curious who's really at fault, you know? And I have, well, lucky for you, I made 3 lists who's at fault. I know, I'm so messy, you guys. And I usually don't like getting into these messy things, but you know what? I am feeling extra evil today. That's why I have this on, you guys. I'm feeling a little bit of a bad bitch. So I think here's the first one. I think it's her team and her national director. Now, I know that her team is all gay guys. Look, having a bunch of gay guys in your team is never good, you guys, because they're all gonna fight with each other, especially if they're all bottoms, okay? If they're all bottoms, they're all gonna like fight, have tantrums, and just try to outshine each other. You know, like you have to have a diverse team in your like team. You know how you have to have a girl, maybe a trans girl, a biological girl, a male that's not effeminate. You know what I mean? So just have a little bit of diversity in the team, because I think a lot of her gay team are consoling her like, oh my God, you deserve that. How dare them? You know what I mean? Like instead of telling her like, girl, shut the hell up, don't cry, and move on. This is not the best place to be like, you know, throwing like tantrums. You know what I mean? So I feel like she has the wrong team around here. Too much gay people around you can be very toxic. Okay? So and then the national director couldn't keep his cool and just, you know, classless. Very classless, and like again, you know, he's a very handsome guy, but he's very toxic. Call me. I'm just kidding. So he was just really toxic, you guys, and just he couldn't control his anger. And I do have some conspiracy theory on him. We'll talk about that a little bit later, you guys. But it's more, we're talking about who's at fault right now. So I feel like her team is at fault because it's really important to be surrounded by people that are going to elevate you and support you in both like positive feedback as well as constructive criticism. And I think everybody, her team just tells her that like, oh my God, you're doing great. You know what I mean? So they're telling her what she wants to hear, not what she needs to hear. Okay. And then I think her fame got to her a little bit, you guys, because I do think that she started acting a little bit like entitled a little bit, and just like the way she would like speak to like people speaking to her, like vloggers or like media. It almost felt like she was just super entitled, you guys, and that will be proven. I'm gonna show you guys this video of her talking about how she they deserved to win certain, we'll look at that in a little bit, you guys, but I feel like she got, you know, like her head got really big and just felt very entitled that she needed to win everything. And the most important thing that I think that I put the blame on are the vloggers, those biased vloggers, you guys, like that one Asian guy, who I don't know his name, but he always has Myanmar and Indonesia in his top. The one, he's Asian and he has a Chinese/British Australian accent sounding, and his like thumbnails always like this. So he's Asian, but I don't know his name, you guys. If you know his name, tag him so he can like, you know, stop being biased, okay? So those biased vloggers, all they want are views, and Myanmar fans will give it to them, and you know, if they see them in their top, you know. And I may have played a part in that too, but I always put Myanmar in my top if I felt like she looked good. I was like, hey, she looks fabulous, she's gonna be in my top, not because I want views from the Burmese people, but a lot of the vloggers, even during the final prediction, everybody had, or no, even after the closed door interview, people had her in top 3, or even had her number 1. Are you deaf? Blind? She was not good at all doing that interview. So to me, the vloggers really like boosted her like ego, and she just ate it up, honey, and believed all of them. Trust me, you guys, some of these vloggers, they just want views. You know what I mean? So hey, you know, you might hate me, but at least I tell you exactly how I feel based on the performance. Okay? All right, so now it's even juicier, you guys. I have conspiracy theory. So none of this is real. So this is all alleged. So I have a conspiracy theory. So why that national director was so upset is I think he slept with Nawat, you guys. I mean, why else would you freak out like that? He must have given him a lot of woohoo. So, okay. Because why would one freak out like that? Because I mean, to me, if I did that, it would have, if I sacrificed myself to, you know, for a prize, I better get that prize, okay? Because I couldn't imagine anybody with like a sane, you know, like I couldn't imagine someone in the right mind sleeping with the what? Ew, you guys, ew, my head, oh my God. Oh my God, my brain, it's getting damaged from that image. So that's one of my theory. That's why he was probably super upset. I mean, it feels like that's something that he would do. I mean, you guys, my messy viewers sent me this on my Instagram. It's too hot for TV, you guys. I can't remove that little thing on there, okay? So, I mean, I don't know if that's him, but, you know, I mean, I would like to find out. I mean, I'd like to know if that is really him, because what I'm not okay is with AI using, you know, producing these fake contents and stuff like that. So, you know, if you have the link to his OnlyFans or something, give that to me for, you know, for research purpose, nothing else, I swear. And then my next conspiracy theory, you guys, is that they made a deal. I feel like the deal was that they were gonna pull out from Myanmar. Remember, you guys, Myanmar was supposed to host this year, right? But they decided to pull out and then go to pull out. Ew. They decided to pull out. They decided to pull out of Myanmar and go to Cambodia instead. But you know, maybe the deal was like, you know, like I wanna if you can't fulfill these, then what we can do. No, they probably like, Nawat's probably like, you know what, I kind of want like Cambodia to host instead. But then the national director is probably like, you know what, if that's the case, then sure, it's going to be embarrassing, but if what you can do is make my girl win, you know what I mean? So, to me, that's one of my theory, that like, that they had this deal, a pact that like, we'll pull out from Myanmar, but make sure that my girl wins this year. And then my last one, I almost feel like the national director probably like spent a whole lot of money. I mean, that national costume, all those gowns, they look absolutely elaborate. I'm sure they were not cheap to be made, you know what I mean? None of this are for free. So to me, I almost feel like he like spent his like life savings or something like that to ensure that this girl wins. And I'm sure when they win, they get you know, that you get back everything you spent, because I'm sure there's some cash prize that goes to the national director when they win. So to me, that guy probably lost his life savings and probably owes so much money to like all kinds of like people that, you know, that he can't pay back, you know. But hey, you can always go back to OnlyFans and male escorting, and that, because I have heard that he was a previous male escort, but I mean, look at him, like, he does kind of give that vibe, you guys. And I heard that's like a thing in Asia. There's a lot of male escorts, you know. I wouldn't know. I don't live in Asia. For all you dumb bitches over there, I don't live in Asia. I live in USA. I live in LA. So I don't know. So I've never met male escorts before. Wait, actually I have. Oh no, he was a porn star. He was very hot, you guys. Anyway, you guys, so those are my theories. So yeah, so again, let's take a look at this video. What do you guys think of my conspiracy theory? Could be right. It could be true, right? And you guys, now let's listen to Miss Grand Myanmar's side, and this, she went live, you guys. Let's take a look at what she's
like, I'm not controlled by anyone. I just take my own decision.
You guys, that's her.
I give back my second runner-up crown just because of we don't get
she tricked us. That doesn't look like the girl on the stage.
National costume prize, our country ball of the year.
I am dead, you guys.
I'm not blaming on my sisters. I love India, I love Philippines. They're my best sister of all the time. I don't blame them. I'm just saying our national costume prize and our country ball of the year, not the winner crown. I'm not taking on it.
Okay, so she's upset. It's because she's upset because of the national costume and Power of the Year. Which Power of the Year, I can see how she would be upset, because I mean, personally, I think Myanmar should have won that too. But I mean, you're in Thailand, girl. Like, seriously, like, get a grip. Like, you know that they're gonna have like preferential treatment for like, you know, Miss Grand Thailand, because I mean, it's the only thing they can do for her, because the girl is just absolutely like not a great like queen, you know? So you have to let that go. The national costume, I can understand that also, because the problem with her national costume is not the costume, it's how you behave afterwards, okay? You acted like just a drama queen, crying everywhere. All those things get into it, you know what I mean? It's like, to me, it's just like, it erases it just kind of diminishes like everybody's astonishment and like amazement to your costume, because afterwards you acted like a little baby. Oh my God, that's why you didn't win that. The things you do, your behavior behind closed door, absolutely matter. And you know, even in my final prediction, I said, I don't care if she was possessed, you don't behave like that. So, hey, see what happened? So, and then she's saying that she loves those girls, Philippines and India, but at the same time, you behave like a little child in front of them, or like a hater. Not okay. Absolutely not okay. So you don't love them, because first and foremost, none of you guys love each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. You know, like you don't even know each other. You're just competitors. I mean, you're probably acquainted with each other, but saying you love them is just a little too psychotic. And again, the way she behaved was really psychotic, you guys. So I'm not liking this girl, and she'd better not return to the pageant world, okay? Because her name is already tainted, not only by like Asian fans, but honey, the Latino fans are just so upset. And one thing you don't do also is mess with Venezuela, and they're all over the internet talking about you, honey bun. So that's why how you behave is so important, because you are going to be unworkable with, okay? So that's why she's not there. So again, my prediction was absolutely correct. And you guys, someone posted this on the internet. They're like, this is her inspiration. I can't, you guys. The internet wins again. It just keeps giving all this content to work with. I love it so much. You guys, this is the best day ever. This is the best Miss Grand International ever. We don't only get a Miss Grand finale, but we also get like a reality show afterwards. I loved it. So thank you so much for the entertainment. Yes, 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 yes. And if you thought the shadiness ends there, I don't think so, buddy, honey buns. So Noah decides to post yesterday, miss you, Nini Lian. I can't, you guys. What the hell? I can't with this guy. He is so petty. And then just earlier, they posted on Miss Grand International, we, the 9 of us, are very happy because we are the top 9 of Miss Grand International. I love it so much. See? All you had to do was be appreciative, and now you're getting trolled by the owner. And now we're trolling you because you displayed, Miss Grand Myanmar 2024 displayed a very, very poor behavior. I can't, you guys. And I'm sorry to the Myanmar fans. I really am. But, you know, I have to do the devil's work. I have to do the devil work today. And, you know, express my extra honest, extra unbiased opinion, as I always will. And that's about it, you guys. So what did you guys think of all this drama and everything that's happened? I mean, the finale was fabulous. It was a great result. And this drama just absolutely just was a cherry on top, you guys. I loved it. That's about it, queens. Thank you so much for tuning back to my channel. And again, just listening to me. I miss you guys so much. It's been 2 days. I can't wait to go live with you guys again. I might do that sometime next week just so I can see what you guys are doing, because I know a lot of you guys are lost without me. I'm kidding. No, but I had a really great time, recapping all this stuff for Miss Grand International this year, you guys. And I'm very curious where they're going to host Miss Grand International next year. So I saw a post that they will either do it in India, the Philippines, or Brazil, which explains it. Which explains why Brazil's in the top 5, you guys. Okay, so I'm hoping it's gonna be in Brazil because it's closer to me. And honey buns, those Brazilian men, I'm gonna need some. I need to go to Brazil. I haven't been to Brazil yet, so if I go to Brazil, I will absolutely be the devil. Yes. But you guys, Brazilian men are so effing hot, so I have to go for sure. And if it's gonna be in India, I will be namaste over there, and I'm gonna meet up with some of my Indian friends, and we're gonna have just an incredible time. Hey, maybe hang out with Urvashi. I can't, you guys. All right, that's about it, you guys. What did you guys think of the show? I mean, I already know because, I mean, we've been gagging about it for the last 2 days. I even went live with you guys, so I know how you guys feel. So I appreciate you guys doing all of that with me. And again, it's been such an amazing 2 weeks gagging with you guys. I always appreciate you guys and helping me grow my channel every year, and allowing me, or actually encouraging me to be extra honest, extra unbiased. And I love you guys for that. Thank you for letting me be me, because I want nothing else for you guys but to embrace yourself and be you yourself, okay? So that's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this, for tuning in, and always supporting my video, okay? Thank you so much. If you haven't yet, subscribe and give this video a like. And if you're beautiful, stay beautiful. If you're not, try to be beautiful. I'm kidding. Stay beautiful. All you guys are beautiful. So stay beautiful and stay extra, queens. Happy Halloween, by the way. Bye, guys. Mwah.